What's up, y'all? Don't clown me too hard for my Walmart moo. In my defense, I'm just at home chilling. Okay? I'm trying to be comfortable. So, anyway, I want to go over a little something with y'all, okay? Now, before I talk about this up here, let me pause the video for just a moment so that I can show you a tweet from Tariq Nasheed where he's talking about Austin Metcalf's father, Jeff Metcalf, and his white supremacist rant that he went on the other night. Okay? So, in response to Tariq, this young man says if he were Jeff, he would have turned into a full-on KLANSMAN. I don't know if you can say that word on here. I don't want to take a chance of having problems with the TikTok police. But then he goes on to talk about being a Christian and all of this stuff. Okay? Now, the first thing I want y'all to look at is that last name. If you will notice, you see a lot of white supremacist ass kissing from people with these type of names. Them type of last names. Okay? They want to get in good with the white supremacists, and they always try to blame it on their Christianity and their Christian beliefs. Like it's indoctrinated in them religiously, literally, to I thought about a scene with Uncle Ruckus whenever Uncle Ruckus was preaching. And instead of cleanliness is next to godliness, he was like, didn't he say something like whiteness being next to godliness? I don't know, but I just thought about that. Shout out to the Boondocks. But anyway, so I wanted to point these things out. Now, a lot of these so-called black people who are speaking very ill about Carmelo Anthony are not American black people. A lot of them are Africans. A lot of them are Africans. They are showing you how they feel about black Americans. So I'm not going to get into that whole label that Jesse Jackson put on us, that whole African American label, because these African Americans do not like us. They know the difference. You might not know the difference yourself, but they know they not like us. So in response to him letting it be known who he wants to get a pat on the head from, he gets a pat on the head. So let me pause for a second so I can put that clip up. White Zaddy told him, well said, young man. Boy, I bet that made his day. Boy, he probably so happy. And back to what I was saying earlier about a lot of these people, these so-called black people that are talking mad shit about Carmelo Anthony and about how a lot of them are not even black Americans. A lot of those kids that were supposedly his friends that threw him under the bus, that were melanated, that were black, they were not black Americans. Let me put this up here. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed again. Thank you for this information. Look at them last names. Those are not black American last names. That's not Johnson, Jones, Williams. None of them type of names. Them ain't no black last names. So again, back to the original picture. Look at these last names and see how many you can count. How many tweets and posts and comments you can count from black people speaking negatively about Carmelo with these foreign last names. Again, like Kendrick said, they're not like us. Not at all.